position at the college?
Okay, my name's Kevin Trundley. I am a lecturer in media here at Middlesbrough College and a personal tutor for both first year and second year media students.
What are the advantages of going to university?
University can be a great time. The most obvious advantage is gaining that qualification that should help you to get a better job, both in terms of better pay, better prospects, and more satisfying. While at university as well, of course, you're going to learn all of this specialised knowledge, working with advanced equipment, advanced practices, and get the skills that's necessary to get that extra experience. But the other thing that a lot of people leave out is that university is your next step on your growing up ladder. That is the time when most people leave home for the first time, get a sense of independence, meet with other students who are in the same boat, and basically develop as an individual. It's a great time.
What would you say to someone who's worrying about debt when they're in university?
Debt can be a worry. It's simple as that. What you've got to remember, though, that it's all going to be worthwhile. Once you finish at university and you get that first quality job and you're having to pay back that student debt, what you've got to remember, it doesn't all get paid back in one piece, but just little bits, like a little bit of extra tax at the end of each month, so you'll hardly notice it. What you've got to remember is that your experiences at university and the quality of the job that you're getting while you're paying back those little bits of debt are all going to be worth it.
What advice would you give to someone who was wanting to start out in September?
First thing to do is to make sure that it is the right course that you want to go for. Don't take notice of your friends and just want to go to a university course just because they're going. You'll make new friends, and lots of them, while you're at university. Make sure it's the subjects that you want. Have a look at the university description there on the website and drill down and find out the details of the subjects. Try and find out what to do in each subject. You should see examples of students' work that they produce for those subjects. If possible, go out and taste the days and see their end-of-year shows. If you think that you're not going to get high grades at the end of your first year and you're coming out with just passes or one or two merits, then don't go for a university course that's going to ask for lots of very high qualifications, like Salford or Edinburgh, for instance, or Bournemouth. There's still plenty of courses that's there for you, but read what you need to get in.
What should students look for when choosing university?
Best thing that you should do when you're looking for university is make sure it's the course that you want to do. Make sure it's something that you really enjoyed during your time here. Don't do something which is completely different. Make sure it's relevant, and make sure that you've read the very small print, you know what they're going to study each year, and you're going to look forward to it, because it's that looking forward and that enthusiasm that's going to keep you going all the way through your course.
Have you applied for university?
Yeah, I've applied for York St John's.
Why have you applied for York St John's?
I've applied because of the reviews I've seen about it, and I know people who have gone there and are currently studying, and I do think it's a really good university.
Do you think it's value for money?
I think so, because it's the future you're looking at, not just for the short time you're there.
In 3 words, describe your uni life when you go to York St John's.
New, scary, and freshers.
What are your fears for university?
Moving away from home and being away from my family.
What job do you want to do after?
When I leave uni, I'd like to be in the media industry, be a film producer.
In class?
Have you applied for university, Amy?
No.
What are you going to do instead of going to university?
Going to BTEC Level 3, Business, and then going for an apprenticeship afterwards.
What kind of an apprenticeship are you going to look for after your Level 3 Business?
So I'm thinking of doing an apprenticeship in an assistant manager of business in a restaurant.
What do you plan to do after you have an apprenticeship?
Go on and find another job, and maybe if I've actually done well at that apprenticeship, I might get a job from it.
That's good, thank you, Amy.